Hey guys, welcome to Offshoot Comics Off Topic. We're your host, Kirby Kid.
And Black Superman.
Also known as David Clark.
And Walter Bryant.
And we're back from Vegas. This is post 40th birthday Walter.
Yeah, post 40th birthday Walter decided to wear something new.
Not only has he gotten a 6th shirt, he's got a vest now. He has 6 shirts and a vest. It's a whole new life for him right now. Like, it's just uphill. And then steeply downhill.
And then we'll go back to the same old crap.
Yeah.
All right.
So today, this is our promised dedicated episode to The Flash.
Yeah, now, okay. The Flash has been a really good ride. It's been a really good ride. I mean, you start the show off. He gets his powers at the beginning of the show. He's got the suit by the end of the show.
Yep.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I hate that show.
You know, he's been fighting along. Last night he named the Rogues.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Like, so basically everything that has names, like, it's been said.
Yeah,
like and it's fun and you know, and I love the way he handled the his identity being revealed. Like, he didn't cry about it. He was like, "Look, I know who you are. You know who I am. You can do your thing because I know you're not going to go away.
Mm-hmm. You
do your thing, but you don't kill anybody, and you don't come after my people. If you do that, I'll cease to care." And he was like,
"I'll fight you. Yeah. I'm not gonna just let you get away with it.
Right.
But you won't. This will never be a fight to the death. Yeah. However, if by chance you break these rules,
you step out of line,
you'll die."
Yep. Hey, he was like, "I believe you." You know, because he's crazy, but he's not that crazy. A lot of craziness had happened. They fought the Weather Wizard, which I enjoyed him getting his name. Even that was fun. Yeah. You know, like, Cisco was like, "I've been waiting since week 1 to use that."
And then just sipped on his Slurpee.
Right. Like, he should start saying, you know, like, episode numbers, because like he knows he's in the show right now. You know, but you know, like, they fought Weather Wizard, and he almost killed Joe, and he paralyzed the chief of police, who I guess is gay now. They had never. I think they ever.
They've been hinting at it.
Oh, I mean, like, I probably just don't pay attention to him.
Little things like, you know, most straight guys, you spill a little something on their jacket, don't go, "Oh my God, my fiance gave me this."
Got it. That's the big tell. Got it. Yeah. Because I'll be like, "Oh, all right, take it off." Yeah. I'm at a murder scene, so.
Like, most likely it's like, "You idiot," and then you keep going. You don't really give a crap.
You don't go into detail about the shirt.
Yeah, so yeah.
I'm not good with time travel and stuff, so I just tend to just not think about it. It's like, okay, he was there and now he's here. But basically, in the episode before, he had to stop a tidal wave caused by the Weather Wizard, and he ran back and forth faster than he had ever run before, apparently. Now, before this, he was with Iris, who this is the only part of the episode I thought was horribly written. She was like, "Wait a minute. Real quick though, like I'm in love and whatnot, and I can't stop thinking about you." And Barry's like, "Hey, did you see the tidal wave though?" like after a while, like, his hormones kicked in, and he stopped caring about it. But he's like, "Hey, let's worry about this later. I want to live." You know, that was kind of weird. And like the kiss, and it's like they like, I hate that in fiction. They do that kiss before something big happens. Like, you don't have time for that. You could die. People are dying right now because of that kiss. Yeah, and then also, the moment he broke the time barrier, you knew none of that was going to happen. Oh yeah, because like the moment he was back in time, you were like, "Yep, he doesn't get." If he had let it play out the same way, it would have. Yeah, but basically what happens is, he reveals that he's the Flash to Iris, and she's like, "Oh my God!" And he go back in time, but then instead of letting the chief guy get paralyzed, which, by the way, that kind of sucked. That at first they were going to keep his boyfriend out of the hospital. Like really? Yeah. Is now the time for legalism? He just got hit by lightning from a demigod type person. Yeah, and he's never gonna walk again. Right? You just said you chose now to say, "Sorry, you're not allowed." At this point, you just let anybody in who's concerned. Right? Know? But anyway, so he went back in time. He's like, "Oh, that sucked. This time, let me just go find Weather Wizard while he's like, you know, chilling at his house, beat the crap out of him, put him underground," which made everything better and worse. Made it a lot worse, actually. But hey, Cisco's alive. Dude's gonna be walking. Yeah, dude's not paralyzed. So everyone wins? Yeah, except for now, you know, Barry realizes that
his friend isn't really his friend, or has got more going on than he says. Because like the professor, before all of this, Barry was delightfully unaware of anything except for the fact that the what's the reporter's name told him that.
Oh, the guy,
yeah,
the guy who is now dead now.
Yeah, the guy who's dead now.
Dead.
Yeah, so he says, yeah, you should probably look in on your professor, and they're like, no, you got this wrong. Now suddenly, dude's gone.
Yeah,
and the only person who's aware of this is Barry.
Mm-hmm. And Wells knew what was going on. He's like, oh crap, he knows.
Well, no, because like I don't think Wells heard that report. He was talking to Barry, and Barry was like sitting there watching the screen. And then he turned it off. So Wells probably didn't hear any of that.
You hope.
And if he did, oh well.
But he can't kill the Flash yet.
Not yet.
So, because when it panned out to his face, it looked like he's like, well, I can't do anything about it. I need him still, But like, here's my thing though. So he went back in time to kill Barry, which is how it always happens. And then Barry, I guess, was like, oh no, and went back after him. And they fought. Here's my problem. How did Barry convince him to, one, not kill him? And how did only the mom get killed? And how did Barry not end up stuck there, but Reverse Flash did?
Well, see, I think the whole killing Barry thing probably has something to do with his way to get back home. Like, if Barry never is alive to get the Speed Force, then he gets the Speed Force and he gets to use the powers or whatever. I don't know exactly for sure. But what I figure is Barry's mom dying is more a consequence of the fact that Barry stopped him from killing himself than he was actually there for that. But Barry doesn't know this. See, Barry, I think, is still under the impression that he definitely is still under the impression right now.
Right.
The man in the yellow suit was there to kill his mom.
Right.
I mean, that's all he wants. He wants to stop him from killing his mom. He has no idea this is about him.
Right. But why wouldn't he just kill Barry anyway? Like, because like the mom seems to be like a super easy target. Like, why wouldn't he just go and just pop the kid in the face?
Because the Flash was there.
Right. But then why couldn't the Flash save the mom too? Because this is Flash.
At the season finale we're gonna get the big reveal, right? Where like he's gonna knock Dawn out, and then he's gonna take his mask off and be like, "Mom, I'm Barry from the future," and then. Like she's gonna be like, oh my God, he's going after you, and then he's gonna have to do something, and then like Dawn's just gonna kill his mom just because. It's gonna be something like that, something stupid like that. It's not gonna be.
Well, I'm thinking what it might be. Cause I think in the Flashpoint comic, he tells his mom about everything that happened, in the timeline where she wasn't alive. She's like, Barry, you let me die. And then she looks at Pa Kent and like, that's how you die for your child, by the way. just if you need to know how to be a parent. No, but I don't know if she's gonna maybe like do something like that. Like, hey, I need to go because if I don't die, then you don't end up this way and you don't become the Flash. And I'm wondering, wouldn't then Dawn realize that? Like maybe is that how Barry? Because there's no reason why after they have that fight and he's stuck there and he goes back to regular DC universe. There's no reason why he doesn't just come over and just try again.
But see, Dawn apparently needs the Flash to do something. Now, who's to say that maybe Dawn isn't just trying to assume the role of the Flash? Like maybe he goes back in time to try to kill Barry, get the powers himself, and then be the Flash. He might actually be trying to stop the crisis, but he needs the power and not Barry.
Well, you say he's just trying to get back home.
Well, yeah, but I understand that. But somehow he ended up trapped here. So I'm wondering if maybe his plan wasn't take Barry out, assume the mantle of the Flash, stop the crisis.
Now, what could have happened is this was like 20 years or like something like 15 years.
Like 15 years.
Like a while ago.
Yeah.
He was a lot younger and probably stupider then. He probably goes back in time trying to kill the Flash for whatever reason. Probably because, I don't know, the League hurts him one too many times in the future. He goes back to try and kill them or kill Barry. And what if Barry tells him what older him tells him in current time? That if you kill me, something way worse is going to happen. And then also because Barry knows his mother's already dead, he's like, look, mom has to go. I get that. You can't kill me though, because then everyone dies. And maybe that's what convinces him, because otherwise there's no reason for him to keep them alive.
That's true. Or not to try again.
Yeah.
I mean, because like Barry isn't going to spend the next 40 years of his life fighting himself for himself,
right?
Exactly. So
I mean, I'm just wondering what all the motivations are, because I don't know if they're going to keep it like the comics or if they're going to alter things around. But I do know one thing though.
It's awesome show.
Gorilla Grodd.
Grodd's coming.
Dude, I yelled out loud because I like Gorilla Grodd, mainly because his name is hilarious to say. And when they I thought they were going to be like have that be a thing that they just allude to, and then they straight up showed him, and then he murdered that guy, and I was like, oh, Gorilla Grodd! It was awesome.
And he's gonna have his powers too. So
really. And is he created by Star Labs, or is he from
it? I don't know. Like, they're making it seem like he was created by Star Labs, but I wouldn't be surprised if, like halfway through the Grodd episode, he goes, "Yeah, you're stupid. I was always this smart."
Now next week is when he's fighting the trickster.
Mm-hmm.
Now I was excited when he put the the bracelet you can't stop running thing on there, because I'm pretty sure this is where Barry's going to learn how to vibrate through solid objects, because he's going to have to. Yeah, and if the Reverse Flash wants him to stay alive, he's going to tell him, hey, you can go through solid objects, and if you go through it, the circuitry is going to zap out, and you'll be fine. Or like, he probably doesn't want to tell him that, but he's like, oh, but I need to go back to the future.
My question is, like, the momentum thing. Okay, you're gonna hook this thing onto him. I guess maybe you have a GPS on it or whatever. Mm-hmm. Okay, but how he has to apparently move a certain distance to keep the thing from blowing up. Otherwise, if all I need to do is move this thing back and forth at 600 miles per hour, I can just do this.
I'm pretty sure it's GPS based, because he'd be like, oh, so just do this. Oh, well, dang. All right, take me to jail. First of all, Flash, an old man just put a band on you that's going to murder people. You have to do better.
Eddie Thawne walked up to him and punched him in the face.
Well, he had to let that happen though, because he wasn't Flash.
But the look on his face was complete and total shock.
Well, it's probably
like he should have seen that coming. Like as soon as the fist started swinging, it should have immediately gone into slow motion. He was like, okay, should I let him hit me or should I just stand here? I got a couple of.
Well, I don't think he perceives time like that when he's not moving. Like, I think he has to, like, doesn't he have to activate the Flash ability to doing that, or is time always like this?
No, it's an ability. But what generally happens is that when something starts happening at super speed, more like an instinct kicks in, and he starts seeing everything in slow motion.
Maybe he was just so... Well, remember, he was still, like, brain addled from time travel. His brain was still like, what's going on?
Nah, he was still like, Iris don't love me. Pow! Oh, good
By
lord.
the way, Iris needs to get over... She needs to hurry up and figure it out, because clearly she does feel that way. Mm-hmm. She's just being stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting tired of this, thing. And I'm hoping that at the end of the season... like they're finally broken up, and then she gets with Barry, and then he's like, I'm crying, and then like Wells is like, hey, real quick, great granddad, you want to become the First Flash? He's like, yeah, I do, and then he does.
That would be cool. Now, and speaking of Superman and the Flash, okay, Man of Steel. Sorry, I keep harping on this because you don't understand how much it hurt my soul that the way you revealed Superman's name was, yeah, Superman. What? Yeah, that's what we're calling the alien now. When the Flash is talking to Captain Cold and he names the Rogues Gallery, he's like, you, and it's like all dark, right? Standing in the woods, and your band of rogues. Like, even Captain Cold was like, rogues.
I'm totally gonna use that.
Like, yeah, and it's like that was an epic. It was a TV show. They took 3 seconds to make revealing that name epic, and it was awesome. Man, come on, look. Recently, in the past couple of days, it has been said that Black Adam will make his first appearance in Batman vs Superman.
That's so much to explain. Did they not learn from Spider-Man 3? Okay, is Shazam to be mentioned then?
Nope. Just Black Adam.
So what is this a lead-in to Shazam?
No, it's a lead-in to Black Adam possibly becoming part of the Justice League.
If they wanted to have The Rock in the league,
make him Shazam.
Make him Shazam.
Agreed.
That's so much easier. That's such a big stretch. No. Why? Why are they doing this to me, Walter? Me specifically, they're doing this to me.
Look, when I read this report, I was like, okay, so let me get this straight. So in the Shazam movie, Black Adam's going to get the powers, try to take over the planet, end up fighting Shazam, and then just fly away and go, maybe I shouldn't have been a bad guy. Then come back in the Justice League and decide to help. And then possibly become part of the League. Then what does that do for Shazam? Because we really don't need both of them.
Well, you don't. And one of them is better than the other at fighting. It's not Shazam.
No, not even close.
Like, he just wins because he has American spirit. You know?
He wins because it's his comic book.
Yeah, basically.
Because realistically speaking, they got the same level of power. Adam is 10,000 years older, and he was a warrior.
He's just lucky because every time like they get that little hugging match, and one of them says Shazam, he's always on the bottom and not Kit. It's always Black Adam. He's like, oh no, I gave the lightning bolt, and it's like I win. You know. But okay, like I don't even want to. And they're still going through with this other Flash bullcrap, right?
Yeah, Ezra Miller's still going to be the Flash.
Are they still calling him Barry Allen? Because all they have to do is
call
just
him Wally West.
Wally West. If they do that, your problem is solved. It is a different Flash.
And there's more than one. There's like 4 Flashes, so you don't have to choose Barry Allen.
They're not going to do that, are they? They're going to just call him Barry Allen.
And see, and then we're going to get more crossovers here because remember, Suicide Squad is actually going to get its own TV show.
And then we're going to have
we're going to have 2 Suicide Squads
with 2 different Amanda Wallers. Which, by the way, I would love to see Amanda Waller versus Amanda Waller.
Right?
Everyone's dying. Everyone is dying.
Actually, we could go with all 3 Amanda Wallers.
The third one?
Yeah, because see, Pam Grier played Amanda Waller on Smallville.
Yeah, but that universe is gone because we liked it. Remember earlier in the show? They wouldn't do it because we liked it. They're like, no, you like this. We're going to go ahead and just not put that on there. But, okay. So they're going to...
But I don't know if Pam Grier Amanda Waller could take the Amanda Waller from Arrow.
No,
dude, that chick is ruthless.
We had to see how Viola Davis does it because right now this one on TV
is
it whole other level. Like I'm not even sure she's a good guy now. Like because before she's always been tough, but I know her goal is safety of world. I don't know right now.
I think her goal is still safety of world. I just think that she's Dr. Doomish about it.
And just she uses the hero whatever she wants.
Yeah, I will do what I want to protect my planet.
How's Arrow still alive? Because he needs to be struggle.
Because it's his show.
Yeah, that's true. But but okay, so they're doing all this multiple crap. Now I keep hearing, and we think Tyrese may have been offered and accepted the role of Green Lantern because he posted a picture. Was it today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday of himself in the Green Lantern outfit, like a fan kind of picture with him saying, the oath, I'm coming soon.
Yeah.
And then it was taken down. That only happens when they're trying to tease you, or he did something he should not have done early.
Like reveal early, yeah. Because that's generally what happens. Like when he's been putting Green Lantern crap up about himself for months now, but he never took it down. It was always just, look, this is what I want to do. Look, this is what I want to do.
Who knows? The Rock said he wanted to be in DC for forever, and now he's in it. But I thought he liked the Lanterns.
He turned down the Green Lantern, actually.
Because he hates me. The Rock hates me specifically. He won't be Shazam. He won't be a Green Lantern.
It's funny.
He picks Black Adam, my least favorite supervillain of all time.
Well, he's not my least favorite supervillain.
Well, I mean, on my list, he's like number 30.
Okay, yeah, I mean, like, Black Adam isn't that high up there on the list, but I get the feeling now he's going to start jumping up the list once that movie comes out. So, a couple of weeks ago, I got into an argument with some guy on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Okay, now, the argument ended because he called me a moron, and then I told him he was stupid. I didn't tell him he was stupid.
Yeah,
I actually... He called me a moron. He started explaining why Thor would win a fight against Superman. Okay, so he starts saying things like Mjolnir's magic and all this other stuff. And then when I pointed out that Superman has taken Mjolnir before, he's like, yeah, but that only happened that one time. And all this stuff is crossovers. It's not canon, blah, blah, blah. So then he's like, Superman can't melt Mjolnir with his heat vision. Mjolnir would crumble his bones. And then Thor is almost as strong as he is. Well, and I was like, okay, look. First off, Thor is not as strong as Superman.
Not at all.
Secondly, you're saying that Superman is going to try to melt Mjolnir. What you're saying is Superman is going to focus his heat vision on the hammer. That's dumb. Like, why in the heck would he even decide
way bigger.
Yeah, you know,
and it's like, look, okay, Mjolnir's magic. I will give you Mjolnir in the hands of like a Flash or a Wonder Woman could break Superman's bones, could probably kill him. Here's the thing: none of Mjolnir's power matters if the person holding it can't keep up.
Yeah, and see, and I got to that point too. But this guy was like, "Well, he caught Quicksilver," and I was like, "Quicksilver, Superman moves at around the speed of light. Quicksilver moves at 2 times the speed of sound. This is not a comparison."
We can see Quicksilver.
Yeah, you know, like, this is not a comparison that can happen. But the thing that made him, I think, stop talking to me was when I said to him, Mjolnir does not magically take away invulnerability. If he did, then Thor could beat the Hulk, which he's never done. Mjolnir is magically hard, so you can hit Superman in the face with it, and he would go clank, ow, and it won't break the hammer.
What if he coated it in the magic lightning?
But the lightning's not magic. He's channeling. He's just channeling
down
lightning.
So, it's like natural lightning.
Yeah, it's just lightning. It's not magic lightning at all. He's just channeling lightning.
Can't he do like a god blast, like God energy out of it or something?
Not that I know of. Odin can do that, but he can't.
Obviously, only when he becomes king.
Yeah, when he becomes.
But like, is that is the Odin force is that magic or is it cosmic power?
I don't know.
Because that's very important. Because if it's cosmic power, Superman goes, Tch, or at least like, oh, okay. But if it's magic, goes, oh my God, no! but
as Thor, the way he is,
he can't keep up
win
with him.
No,
not even King Thor, because he can't move faster than light.
Yeah, and so this guy, I mean, he tried his best, but as soon as I said, you keep, and another thing was like, he kept waving off like one of Superman's powers. He's like, you know, Superman, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, yeah, you can wave off one of Superman's powers. Okay, fine. The cold breath maybe won't stop Thor. Maybe the heat vision, Thor somehow finds a way to keep the hammer in front of his eyes. But you can't wave off the speed of light movement and the super strength.
A little bit of a...
And the super invulnerability.
It's a little bit of an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, just show him the panels from Injustice, where him and Flash leave a battle, learn chess, then play chess. Like,
in the middle of a fight. Yeah.
That shows he can't keep up. And he's not like other god tier characters who, even if they can't keep up, could at least survive the hits. Like, Darkseid is not faster than light, but Darkseid can survive the hits. That's why they get to fight.
Yeah.
Because he knows the speed's not going to help. Like, Nick Fury walks up to the guy and whispers in his ear, and he's weak. Superman can be a guy like that. Because Superman's power is not dependent on someone telling him he's a good boy or not. Because Superman can go full evil and still be Superman.
And probably be more powerful because now he's not holding back.
Right, and then he can just take the hammer from you and then put his glasses back on, and the world's like, oh, he's good now, and then he can pick up Mjolnir. So, you know, just... But yeah, back to the Flash though, because that's what we were talking about originally. Flash has been really cool. There's time travel trickery happening. I really want Cisco to hurry up and become Vibe.
But you don't even like Vibe.
No, but I want more powers. Like, just anyone to have powers. Like, literally anybody. I want them to have powers.
And Cisco is a cool character. I don't know if Vibe is going to be a cool character.
I went and bought Vibe #1, the graphic novel, or the trade paperback. I haven't read it yet. I keep planning to read it. I haven't done it yet, though. But
and speaking of that, okay. Yeah. Now, I happen to know a couple of families like Cisco's family, where you got one kid who's doing stuff, like really, literally doing everything. And then you got this other kid who's been a screw up like his entire life. Right. But somehow the family seems to love that one who's the screw up way more than the one who's basically, you know, designing alternative fuel for the rest of the planet.
Right.
And I'm like, as I'm watching that, people who don't know people like that are sitting there going, there's no way this happens in the real world.
Yeah, it does.
It does. And then when you sit there and then you go, okay, and then you watch the person who sucks at everything lord over the fact that their parents like them more. Mm-hmm. I was sitting there and I was going, wow. I should send this episode off to a couple of people I know and just be like, look, but see, this is how your brother really feels about you. When the world's about to come to an end, he's like, I'm sorry, I suck.
Now, when Captain Cold brought him in, he was like, do what I say or I'm going to kill your brother. Like, I guarantee he was like, if I don't do it, I could be a good guy and he dies. You know, like, you know, because I'm pretty sure he was like, oh, darn.
And maybe if he had just shot him in the chest and frozen his heart right away, then Cisco would have just let it go. But, but he was torturing him. Yeah. So
and by the way, speaking of Captain Cold, obviously Captain Cold and Heatwave came back, and then his Captain Cold's sister, who is she an actual villain?
Yeah, Golden Glider, I think is her name.
By the way, why did he make a better version of all his crap?
He had better tools. Plus, he had already done it once before, so he knew how it worked. Oh, and then Captain Cold said, "Oh, by the way, I can't make one of these, but I know how it works and where everything goes, so don't screw with me." And then he screwed with him.
Yeah, he should put like a timer or something in or whatever. Like the moment you fire the gun, it instead like freezes itself and you or something. That would have been smart.
Yeah, but Cisco doesn't want to murder anybody.
That's stupid.
I agree.
But okay, so the gold gun turns people into gold, right?
Yeah, or coats them in gold.
Does it generate its own gold?
Yeah. So why are we robbing banks? Yeah, that is a good question right there, right? Okay, we don't need to rob crap. I'm just gonna sit here all day long, make gold, and then take it to the bank.
And there's no batteries. It just
a battery. You remember this got the bars on the side.
It's got a double A. you just pop that bad boy in. Now you're a supervillain.
Yeah. You know, lithium.
Okay, I'm gonna let that one go for now. We will revisit that in another video. But so yeah, Captain Cold actually turned out to be pretty cool. Heatwave, I can do without him. He bothers me.
We should actually one day do a video on
the Rogues Gallery.
Yeah, that also. But I was thinking more like superheroes and villains who have jobs or something but don't particularly need them.
Like Superman?
Yeah.
If we missed anything about Flash that you want us to talk about, because I know we went off topic and we sort of stopped talking about him for like forever, let us know down below, and then we will get that in next week's Flash, which I think we won't do until the week after. So in 2 weeks, because next week is WonderCon. So we'll get that.
Wait, before we sign off. What is it? Lightning Psychosis. Lamest excuse ever.
It really is.
Just say
it. Just say it. Like this random thing that just popped up that no one had ever mentioned before. This really important thing that if it was real, you should have told us about day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, by the way, Barry might say some weirdo crap to you. Just let it go.
By the way, that second blast is probably going to be what makes Thawne the Reverse Flash.
And then also give Killer Frost her powers,
and her outfit. Like she'll get hit with the lightning,
and then
have the outfit. Yeah, and that's and then like yay, everybody wins. But that's it for this week, guys. We have a couple more videos coming out. We have one about the updates on the animes that we've been watching. I'm a little further along than Walter is. And then we're also going to do... Okay?
No, I was going to say, yeah, because I turned 40 and stopped caring.
Yeah, well, you should care again because we have
I started caring again tonight.
All right, then. And then we're also going to talk about Lex Luthor, the first images of him from Batman vs. Superman.
I should have played Lex Luthor. I'm just saying.
It would have been an improvement. The point is, until the next videos, guys, we've been your hosts, Kirby Kid.
And Black Superman.
See you later, guys.